Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Stay. This is Coloring Bliss, and today we are coloring with the color green. Lots and lots of green. We're doing an analogous color scheme. I'll tell you all about that in a second. And we are doing some coloring on a brand new coloring page that I just finished drawing today, actually. Fresh off the drawing board. Yeah, I said that right. So if you'd like to download this very coloring page and color it for yourself, come on over to Coloring Bliss. To get this one right here, all you need to do is become a Coloring Bliss colorist, apprentice, or partner. And you can have access to the entire premium library that includes this one and hundreds more of coloring pages, workbooks, downloads, amazing stuff that you're going to adore. So come on over to Coloring Bliss and learn about that. Now, if you want some free content, you can come over to Coloring Bliss and become a free member. And we have just put in our free member downloads two St. Patrick's Day themed coloring pages for a limited time. So come over and get these two, and you can celebrate St. Patrick's Day with some green analogous coloring of your own. So far, I've used two different types of coloring mediums to get to this point on this coloring page. I've used a Copic, or an alcohol marker, to do the background of the shamrock, and then I used two color pencils to give the shamrock a little more dimension. And what we're doing is an analogous color scheme. So during our first hour, which was over on Facebook, we talked about the difference between an analogous and a monochromatic color scheme. And we used this book right here, which is our quick color picker. And this is an awesome resource. A lot of you have seen our video here on YouTube all about the quick color picker. It's a book you can purchase. You can also get it digitally if you become a member and get this coloring page. And by getting this coloring page, you also get this amazing book that you can download and print on your own, or you can have us print it. Just come on over to Coloring Bliss and learn all about this book. But let me show you inside here the analogous color scheme that I picked. So this book has so much in it. There's, like I said, an entire video on this. So go watch that video and you can learn all about this book if you have some color picking conundrums. Oh, how's that for some alliteration? Color picking conundrums. I guess it's only two letters that are alliteration, but it sounded good. Okay, so I'm looking for the green page here because we're doing green. Here we are. This is the green page. So we discussed the difference between monochromatic and then the three different analogous color schemes. An analogous color scheme are three colors on the color wheel that are side by side like this. Technically, you can stretch it out to four, but the tighter you keep an analogous color scheme, the more serene and the more tight, the better it typically is. Wow, that was some bad English. But you get my idea here. If you stretch the analogous color scheme out, sometimes it gets a little more less, what's the word I'm trying to say? Cohesive. That's a good word. So if you want to keep your color scheme really tight and analogous color schemes are very serene and calm, and if you add more colors, then it's just going to get more complicated and less serene and less calm. So that's the power of an analogous color scheme. So as we were picking the color schemes, we talked about the three different analogous color schemes, and we decided on analogous 3 because it has yellow in it, and we're going to sort of take the yellow to a gold place, so that we can have some bling, because I have a lot of really fun gold things in my box right here. So this color chart here is fantastic to help you pick any kind of color schemes, not just green, not just analogous. It's going to help you in a lot of ways. So go check out that full video. I think we posted it last week. Yeah. So it's there and you can learn all about it. So here's my box. I kind of went shopping in my art studio for a little bit of everything. I didn't get every single green tool I had, or we would need a huge tub. So kind of like a little representation of everything. We've got alcohol markers, water-based markers, gel pens, inks, pastels. We've even got washi tape in here. So a little bit of everything, and then whatever strikes our fancy, that's what we're going to color with tonight. And we got Rose back here in her cute little shamrock bandana, which she still hasn't complained about. She's just very content and asleep back there. Huh. Okay, I'll let you hide behind the box. There you go. Okay, so let's get back to coloring so we can see how much we can get done. So far, the plan is to try to work in as much contrast as possible. That's the big problem with an analogous color scheme. We're working with a very small spectrum of color, and they are very close on the color wheel, so it's hard to get something green that's next to something that's yellow green to really pop against each other. So you have to really kind of plan ahead and think about how you're going to get that contrast. Obviously we're going to have some sort of green background, and we have a green shamrock, so how are you going to get that contrast?
Lindsay wants me to tell you she loves your nails tonight.
Oh, thank you. We got
and Kyle says thank you so much for teaching.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you learn a lot tonight. So we pre-planned, didn't we? Because I have something I want to use.
Okay, go for it.
Well, remember, we picked this. This is our yellow factor. We're going for gold, and we're going to do the border around the shamrock in gold, and we're going to do the border of these like ribbon elements also in the gold. And that should give us the contrast that we need, and then we can play with different tones of green everywhere else. But we've got to do it in the right order. This is, once we lay this down, can we color on top of it? No. Will it activate with water? Probably not, because it's acrylic, but it may. So this is kind of a last step. So it's got to have time to dry, that kind of thing. So I'm trying to lay down things thoughtfully in the right order of operations so that hopefully we don't have any interactions between all these different mixed art mediums that we're using, art media that we're using. So far we've got the marker, which is alcohol based, down first. Then we've got color pencil for the shading to make those different swirls and curls have a little depth and contrast, and that was using a wax-based product, so both of those are non-water. So if we do anything water on top of it, all of that should stick and stay put. So that's my thinking so far. And then where we left off on the first part of tonight over on Facebook, we were about to choose between these guys here. We've got a gold shadow green pen that looks like this when it dries down, this guy right here. And then we've got this guy here, which is a Milky Pop pen, which is this fluorescent green that I'm wondering about using to add some brighter green highlights. Yellow might be even better for that. We might bring in some sort of yellow for that. And then we've got two Posca paint pens that everybody was interested in me coloring with. That's these two shades right here. And then we've got this really interesting Pentel Crazy Pop pen, which has green and yellow mixed in, which is perfect for our color scheme. So those were the ones that I was about to choose from when we decided to come over to YouTube and let you join it. So if you like this kind of content and you're interested and you like our channel, make sure you hit that like button, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff, so that YouTube knows that you are happy here at Coloring Bliss. All right. I was a good YouTuber. I said all the YouTubey things. Oh, and we're not sponsored. Some of the things were gifted by viewers. These were gifted by the company, but yeah, we're not sponsored. Okay, there, I did my YouTubey things. All right, so time to choose, Jennifer. After all that, I kind of want to try some yellow to bring a highlight in, and that would be a yellow marker. So so we've already used Copic, so let's use a different kind of yellow. Should we try, do I have yellow in this? I don't. I have yellow in the Tombos though. Should we try a yellow Tombow? Let's do it. That's a different type of marker. And that should be bright enough to add my highlight. Okay. So this is number 055 and the Tombow. We're kind of keeping track of the products I'm using in case anybody wants to know. Let's write right here. This is Tombow and it's 055 in case you are interested in what color I picked. Okay. So what I'm wondering, I hope this isn't too yellow. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. I love to use yellow in the highlight areas because it gives it this little, like it's been kissed by sunshine. See? Like a little kiss of sunshine. So I'm going to kind of look where the opposite of those little shadow points are and kiss those areas with my yellow Tombow. And I've got a lighter tone too of this Tombow if I feel like I need to blend it out a bit. Which kind of feels like I might need to. But they don't interact because the base layer was alcohol marker and the shading was color pencil. So nobody's going to interact. Knock on wood. Let's grab this lighter yellow here.
Kathy wondered about a gold wink of Stella.
Oh yeah. See if that blends it out. Or is it just the same color as the base layer? Okay. Oh,
Molly says I see that flick going.
Yeah, oh yeah. We've been talking a lot about flicks with our Bliss partners. Right now with our Bliss partners, we're studying blending. And one of the most important moves you can learn with your markers is the flick. And getting to where you can control your pen and get your flicks. We got to get Steve to practice his flicks. I think we've had you on here doing flicks before, am I right?
It seems like I tried.
Okay. So when we were over on Facebook, I was having everybody share some of their St. Patrick's Day traditions and memories. And I'd love to hear from you what some of your memories of St. Patrick's Day are. I don't even know what color this is coming out. Yeah, it is a very yellow green. Interesting. The cap makes it look very... I wonder if that's the right cap. I think it is. Flick, flick, flick. Okay, I think I'll just leave that cap off. Oh, I should keep it on the end though. I was reorganizing my Tombows and I found one marker that I didn't cap correctly and it was a little dried out. So I'm going to have to, I think you can bring it back with a mixture of water and glycerin, vegetable glycerin. So I'm going to try that. I'll let you know how it goes.
Kim says corned beef and cabbage and beer.
Oh. Do you have a party when you eat it? Or is it just like a traditional meal? It'd be fun to attend somebody's St. Patrick's Day party. Like I said, your stepfather once tried to get us all to eat traditional St. Patrick's meal
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yep.
That was fun. All right, I'm trying to go fast here with our little kiss of sunshine. I'm liking it. I think it'll make the gold pop even more.
Leah says, "Yep, I remember Flick Night. I did a whole page of them and still working on it. I love brush markers."
Ah, the flick.
Yeah. Lindsay says, "I'm Scottish, but corned beef and cabbage is the bomb." Daryl, corned beef dinner and Celtic music.
Oh, fun.
Polly, corned beef and cabbage along with green mashed potatoes.
Oh, green mashed potatoes.
Tatties and meeps.
And what?
Tatties and meeps.
Oh, I don't know that one. Oh, so much to learn.
Mary, corned beef and cabbage. Patricia, kilts, drums, and bagpipes.
Really? We used to have somebody in our neighborhood who used to go out and play the bagpipes up and down the street. I wonder if they moved. Do you know who it was? I mean, not that you can say their name here on YouTube, but do you know who it was? Yeah. Did they move or something?
Oh, you mean here?
Here.
Oh, I thought you meant in our old neighborhood.
Was it in our old neighborhood? I thought it was here. Oh, we'll have to talk about that when we can say names.
Kathy donated. She says, "Thank you. Thanks for teaching us all so much."
Oh, thank you, Kathy. And a good luck of the Irish to you. I don't know the sayings. There was one year where I learned the sayings for our live event, and I had like them printed out. I wonder where that printout is. I had like a list of cute Irish sayings that you can say on St. Patrick's Day. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but those yellow highlights, can we just have a moment to enjoy how happy that made this page?
Lindsay's dad played bagpipes at the wedding. Kim's father-in-law played the bagpipes. That side of the family is Scottish.
Oh, jealous. Bagpipes are amazing.
Daryl's craving corned beef dinner.
Well, you only have a few more days until St. Patrick's Day, so go shopping.
And is it, like, it makes me wonder, so maybe if somebody here is from Ireland.
Yeah. Teach us.
Is it just, is this an Americanized?
Yeah. Are we Americanizing it?
Yeah. Or is it truly traditional to Ireland? And that was interesting in our last event, or on Facebook, how she mentioned she's from the Protestant area of Ireland. She's, and so I didn't realize that maybe all of this and the green was more the Catholic side of Ireland. But anyway. Yeah.
I think there's a lot to learn. I mean, shamrocks and leprechauns, is that just an Americanized thing? Is that, I have just so much to learn. You know, obviously we only know a very small amount about all this.
Carolyn just donated. She says, "Thank you for being so kind and supportive to us all."
Oh, thank you so much, Carolyn. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Mishka's here too to tell us about what he wants for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so we have two pens here that I want to try adding some bling to. I'm moving it in the light here so you can see the different effects. It's these two right here. So the gold shadow green pen, you're going to get an overall green look with like a hint of, no, did I say that wrong? I think I said that wrong. The gold shadow by Sakura, the green one, you get an overall green. Oh, I said it wrong again. You get an overall gold look with like a shadow of green. They call it a gold shadow, but it should be the other way around. You get gold with a shadow of green. This one here is the Pentel Crazy Pop, and what it seems to be doing is green with a shadow of gold. Do you see the two differences?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's interesting, yeah.
So I'm trying to decide, should we do both? A mix of both in the little orbs, the circles? What do you think? Let's try both.
Okay.
Why not? So I'll write both of these down so you can see them. So look at how this changes. Now I wrote these words right here, Tombow 055, with the gold shadow green pen. And you can see to write with them like a card or an address. Look how pretty
Yeah.
They are. So just writing or doing line work or doodling, these pens are amazing. But when you color with them, they do other things.
Oh, wow. Polly and David just donated. Polly says, thank you for bringing so much joy and love to my world.
Oh, thank you so much, Polly.
And David.
And David, thank you to you. You guys are awesome.
Janice says, loving the 4-leaf clover. Lorraine likes the idea of doing both.
Okay, so let's do both. So this is the Jelly Roll Gold Shadow, and it's the green one. So they come in a pack and you get a whole bunch of different colors, but you can see over here how it's changing. It started out really, really green, and then it's going to go almost gold with this green shadow around it. Okay, and then we've got this one, which is the Crazy Pop. These are hard to get your hands on, although maybe you guys have found them more easily now. This is the Crazy Pop pen. Crazy Pop by Pentel. Crazy Pop Pentel. And I think this color is called Lemon Lime Slime. And let's see, I pull them out of these packages and use them so I can remember their names. So this one's Lemon Lime Slime, and it has all these other colors too right there. And they look different on white and on black. So they're really fun for that kind of thing. Okay. All right. Let's start, since I've got it in my hand, with Crazy Pop Pentel. Are you ready, Rose? She's like, whatever, Mom. Are you hot yet? Let me feel. She's actually doing really well. She's all, no, I'm not. Take it off, Mom. Okay, I'll take it off. Everybody appreciate her cuteness. I'm so adorable and I hate it. Okay, let's take it off.
It's funny how she really doesn't seem to mind too much.
She hasn't minded it today, but I will take it off because I know you don't like it. Oh, she gives me a kiss. Thank you, Mom, she says. Oh, she saved you. She's going to get a haircut probably tomorrow or the next day. So enjoy her fluffy body, everybody. Yeah, you're a little fluffy ragamuffin. We've been calling her our little lamb because she's so fluffy right now. There, you're free. All right, let's do these little orbs.
Yeah, we'll switch. I think Mishka wants to come up.
Okay, you want to get down? Go get a drink. Cool. But he's like 10 times bigger. Okay, hang in there. We're going to bring a cat. Here he comes. Come here. He's so big. Don't bite me. Don't you bite me. I know you're a cat. You like to bite. Okay, there you go. Turn around. Everybody doesn't want to see your tushy. Turn around. Oh, you love my art supplies. You love them. All right. You want to turn around? Oh, you love the shamrock lights. Oh, you just love them. Everybody wants to see your face. Yeah, you big boy. Mishka's a Siberian cat, so he's actually pretty average for his size. I think we've been working with the vet to lose a little bit of weight, but I think he's pretty much the right weight now. He's just a big boy. Excuse me, big boy. Hello. Do you want, here, look at my pen.
So I'm just going to go back here.
Don't go back there. Oh, you love my jelly rolls. Okay, sit down. Cats are just, he's not trained like Rose is she? This is not going to work very well. Lay down. He's purring like crazy. I don't know if they can hear it on the microphone, but he's very... He's like, yes, Mom. This is the life. Oh, we could try the bandana on him.
No, don't do that.
I want you. Oh, we could put it like a little bonnet.
Jennifer.
Okay, dear. Oh, you're just adorable. Okay. All right, back to coloring. Sorry, everybody. Had to have a pet break. All right, he's going to settle in now. All right, let's try this Pentel Crazy Pop pen. I think I'm going to do the big ones. Yeah, because the little ones I think will do better with the Jelly Roll shadow. So let's go in and do the big ones. And I'm going to do teeny little circles and really flood that ink in. We have an entire playlist on coloring with gel pens, different tips and tricks, including like how to paint with gel pens. Oh, that's some pretty bling. So if you've been frustrated with gel pens or you wish you could get more out of your gel pens, go check out that playlist. Okay, so I'm going to try to do all big and medium sized with this Crazy Pop pen. I hear someone playing with my pens back there.
He loves them.
I do too, so don't mess him. He's not allowed up here by himself, so this is a special treat. What's Rose doing? I think she's frustrated.
She's rolling around in the hall.
I can hear her in the hall rolling around, making her little sounds. That's my spot. Why is he up there? Did you know you're making your sister upset, Mishka? Your canine sister. Did you know that? Okay, that's sort of smallish. So I'm going for medium to large orbs are getting the Crazy Pop treatment. Oh, so pretty. And this one I think I'm going to call a medium. I'm not going to do that one because I want it to be side by side with the other color.
Kim says the gel pen series is how I found your channel. It is the best.
That's awesome. That's one of our most watched playlists. I've been thinking about redoing it because it's several years old now. I feel old, Steve. Our channel's getting older. Some of our coloring pages are like 5 years old now. Oh, let's do this one over here. Oh, you're grooming your beautiful boof. We call his tail his boof. He spends a lot of time grooming it to make it beautiful. He's very proud of his boof. He'll walk up to you and stick his tail up right in your face, and we say he's giving you his greatest gift, his boof.
Lindsay says I found this channel looking for gel pen tips as well.
Oh, wow. Maybe we do need to revisit that playlist.
Leah says my sister's cat likes to lay on me. Likes to lay on what I'm trying to color. She just rolls over, looks at me with big eyes, and paws at me for attention.
He's like, excuse me. Oh, that's so cute.
Yep, Karen says, have some oldies but goodies on your channel.
Yeah. I worry that people won't watch them because they're older, Like, I'll go to certain channels and I won't even look at their older stuff until I become a big fan of their channel, and then I'll go back and look at their old stuff. So I worry because it's getting older that people won't look at it right away. All right, now we're using the gold shadow pen. So if you're just joining us, again, the thing about these are they're going to dry mostly gold. So the smaller the detail, actually, the better with these pens. And they're super juicy, like almost sticky. So you got to go slow and be careful. Okay, Mishka, you want to smell it? Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Here we go. Got to train him to be a good color friend. Now I'm wondering about bringing in a gold pen too. So I'm not going to color all of the orbs. I'm going to leave a few here and there and decide in a minute if we want to come in with a straight gold pen. So I'm going to reserve that option. Okay. So we'll just color some.
That's funny. Kim says I have one of those rotating clipboards for coloring, and her cat sits on top and it starts moving.
That's awesome.
It's fun to watch.
I bet. Okay, so I'm leaving a few here and there, again for contrast. Because we're doing an analogous color scheme, I'm always going to be looking for opportunities to bring in contrast. So like right here, we've got 2 orbs next to each other, 3 orbs next to each other. I'm leaving one empty ever so often so that I can bring in another color and get a tiny moment of contrast. Do this big one here. But because I'm curious to see just how gold it's going to read. Is it just going to read a dull gold, or is it going to be...
Oh, yeah. Is it going to be a fun gold or just...
Yeah. What kind of gold are we going to get here? 'Cause
at least he's facing that way.
Yeah. Are you doing inappropriate grooming? Do we need to, like, hide it? Use my hair as a modesty shield? I don't know what to say. Guess it's all animals do that. Okay, I think I'll do this dot. Okay.
Lindsay says, I just saw the one where you colored the infamous star. Hilarious. Brightened my day.
Oh, have you seen me color the gingerbread yet? The gingerbread boy.
Tammy says, I think the gold pen would really pop. More sparkle is never bad.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Susan says, gold stickles.
Yeah. And I don't know if I've got the right one. I've got this one. I don't have a big stickle selection. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stickles. So this is what I have for gold.
Oh, those are neat.
This is like a pearl, liquid pearls. And then I have these 2 shades of gold. This is more of a yellowy greeny. And then this is more of that coppery gold.
Do both.
That's all I've got for stickles. And then I've got this one here, which is a liquid acrylic that I'm thinking will flood the whole border of the shamrock with.
Kelly says the gingerbread is my all-time favorite, and I love to watch it when I'm having a bad day.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, dear. There's another one that's really old. When I was drawing... What was I drawing, Steve? It's a really old video from way back in the olden days. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Oh, well. Back in the olden days, and I was drawing something and it was going horribly wrong and we were laughing really hard. I was showing how I was drawing a coloring page and I can't remember. I'll have to go look for it, but that one is another one that is really just me being me and making mistakes. It was back before I was digitally drawing, so mistakes had to be erased and and so it was quite the adventure. What you doing?
Lindsay's going to check it out.
Okay. Now with digital art, you make a mistake and it's just 2 fingers and then you tap your screen and it's gone. The mistake is gone. It's so wonderful.
Jen too. She says, I'll have to go back and watch so many of your videos.
There's a lot. I haven't counted lately. But there's a lot to watch. I've been thinking about making some shorter ones because all of our videos tend to be like an hour long or longer. But for some reason, the YouTube algorithm doesn't reward our short videos. It doesn't serve it up to anyone.
Very few.
Or very few. And so we've stopped making short videos because they don't get any or very few views. And if you have too many videos in a row that get small views, it actually penalizes your channel. So that's why you haven't seen short videos from us in a long time. Okay, let's move this in the light. They're coming across almost red. Is it just me? I think it's that complementary color thing. They're neutralizing.
Interesting, yeah.
Okay, let's try to get more of a gold now. So let's take a peek at these 3 stickles together. So I would like to know, those of you who have stickles and know stickles, are stickles just basically glue? This one's separating a little bit. That's interesting. Is it basically just a glue? I've been storing them tip down. I know you're supposed to do that, so I've been doing that. Okay, so this is the pearl. And so these are all by Ranger, Ranger ink. This was liquid pearls. It came in a 3-pack. There's like a silver and a white type pearl that came with that one. And then this one is more of the gold with glitter. And then this one is sort of a greeny yellow color. Okay, so those are your stickles, and I know you're supposed to let them air dry, not use a heat gun to dry them. I've tested that, and you guys were right. If you heat gun them, they sort of deflate instead of keeping that really fun puffy texture that they've got right now. Can you see the puff?
Yeah.
So if you want to maintain the puff, you've got to leave them overnight or like 24 hours.
Probably want to do those last then, huh?
Yeah, so if we're going to do some of the...
I'm loving that green sparkly one.
The green sparkly might be the way to go on our shamrock. So if that's the case, we got to do that last. So you guys vote. Should I do green, yellow, or pearl on our shamrock for the remaining orbs that I have? Okay, and while you guys are voting, green, yellow, it's not really yellow, but green, yellow, and pearl, I think we'll start laying down the acrylic around the shamrock. Okay, so this is the acrylic I've got here. Is this what we want to use? Now I'm second guessing. Is it yellow enough?
Test it.
Let's see. So this is by De La Rani, and it's FW Pearlescent, and it's a liquid acrylic. Give it a really good shake. And this stuff a little bit goes a long way. So this little bottle was really expensive. It's Belle Bronze is the color. It was quite expensive, at least in my world. I'm pretty cheap. But this little bottle has gone a long way. I mean, barely touched it, and I've done a lot of art projects with it. That's its color. Oh, it's coming across really peachy to me right now in this light. Especially where we were after a yellow color.
Yeah.
What else have I got?
It's a lot of red in it.
We've got this guy.
Someone mentioned Wink of Stella.
Yeah. And we've got that one, a Sparkle Pop. Or not Sparkle Pop, Spectrum Noir Sparkle. We've got Wink of Stella, but I've only got the teeny tiny tip. We'd be here for ages.
Yeah.
Let's see what color this comes out. These guys, this one always leaks on me. So we gotta open it with care. Oh, and I just popped that off. Pop it back on. Okay, let's see if that, see, that's coming out really orangey too.
It's funny, you know how we always complain about the golds being leaning green.
Yeah.
Now that you want one that leans green, you're only out the gold.
Yeah. Yes, because I only collect the goldy orangey ones. So that one's not quite right. See, I have this Wink of Stella here, but see how tiny that nib is? I would be here for ages. But it's more yellowy, see? That's more... And this one's more of a gold with sparkle in it, but even that's... Okay, think, Jennifer. You've got like a million things to choose from. Not literally, but... Ooh. This is another Jane Davenport product. This is a Glitz C pen. It's a little more yellow. I have a yellow too. Oh, did we find a winner? That might be our winner. So have they voted on the stickle color?
I think green.
The green?
Was the winner.
Are you just saying that because you want me to do green?
There were a lot of greens.
Okay. So let's use this one. This is the Glitz C. So it's Glitzsea is what you look for on these. Jane Davenport Yellow C is the name of this color. And I'm going to give it a really good shake so we get the glitter mixed in with the paint. Really good. And hopefully we've got enough juice here. The problem with these pens is, let's move this box a little bit. Problem with these pens is if you push the nib down, a big gusher of paint comes out. So it seems to be sort of all or nothing with these pens. So to get them to flow, you have to push a little bit. But if you push even slightly too much, it gushers. So you gotta be really careful. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible. All right, while I'm coloring this, I would like to know if you've ever tried an analogous color scheme before. So analogous would be something like this, where you pick 3 colors that are side by side on the color wheel.
What's the name of the green stickle?
This one right here. Do you want to look on it, Steve, and see if there's any names of color on it? Any identifiers? I think what I did is I went to either I think it was Michael's. And they had sets of 3 in a pack.
Ranger makes these?
Yeah. And
there's like some writing, but it's so small I can't read it.
I have a magnifying glass for just such a moment. So they have 3 packs, and I picked 3 packs that I thought I would use the most to start and see if I would actually use the stickles before investing in all the beautiful colors, because there are so many beautiful colors of stickles. Okay, this is going pretty good. I haven't pushed too hard yet, so we haven't had a gusher. It's making the yellow that I added to the shamrock really pop. So my 3 colors for the analogous color scheme is green, yellow green, and yellow. So this is really helping to bring that color scheme together.
Yeah, I don't see any name on here.
So like I said, it came in a trio pack. And I think it had this pink and this blue and that green. I think it was this pack. So if you see a pack that has these 3 colors, that's what I got. Wish I could help you more than that. Because then the other pack I bought was this pack that has this like rainbowy, unicorny color, silver and gold. And then I bought a liquid pearl pack, just to see if I would use them.
Leah says, I have a question. I have a gift card I get to use and have two thoughts. Buy Tombows and get a tritone set, or finish off my set of ink tints so I have a full color wheel tritone set.
Oh, that's a hard choice.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What would I do? Do you have any Tombows yet? If you don't have any Tombows, it would be tempting to tell you to try some Tombows. But the full set syndrome in me wants you to finish that. Because then you would have that nice full set. And then when you're ready to color with those ink tints, you know you've got everything you need.
Tika says, analogous color schemes are my favorites. And Leah did an analogous with blues.
Oh, pretty. So an analogous color scheme can feel really daunting, really scary when you first start it. Because of that whole, how am I going to make that green thing pop? How am I going to make the contrast work? But once you get started, it's so relaxing because there's not a lot of choices. It's more about, you know, this dark thing next to this light thing. It's more of that kind of choices. So if you haven't tried an analogous color scheme yet, I highly recommend it. It's a very nice color exercise, and the results are very relaxing and calming, and you don't have a lot of colors to fuss over, and it's really fun.
Hope looked on the Ranger website and thinks it may be seafoam.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I... It's definitely a yellowy green, not a blue green. This one here, if that helps. I need to add this to my list of tools we've used today. I can't believe we haven't had an eruption of paint yet. It must be the luck of the Irish. Look how pretty.
Cytherea asked, how long will water markers last without drying up?
If you keep the cap on and store them correctly. I've had Tombows that last... Some of my Tombows are, 3 or 4 years old? Because I don't use them a ton, and I use them really carefully on the right paper. So they'll last you a really long time. Even I have Crayolas that are still going years later. So they do really well. Oh, and my paper just fell down back there. That's all right.
Tika says, with analogous color schemes, I usually accent with black and white gel or ink pens and silver or gold gel pens sometimes.
Ooh.
Aspie says, I've probably done analogous by accent because I love blue-green, blue, and blue-violet together.
There you go, yeah. Okay, carefully going around those little orbs.
Mary's favorite is where you do the accented analogous scheme, where you pick the 3 side by side and then go across the color wheel to get the complement of the color.
Oh, that's awesome. So in our case, the complementary color would probably be a red on this one here if we wanted to have something to give us a little accent. Okay, there's our yellow. I'll move it in the light now and you can see it shine. Oh, pretty. That is so pretty. Okay. Oh, I should have added it to our supply list here. So if you are keeping track, you'll know that we used, let's write it down here. This is a Jane Davenport Glitz C in the color Yellow Sea. And I don't know if she calls them markers or pens. And they're sold in sets of 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 2 sets. A set that has this yellow and a whole bunch of warm tones, and then there's a set that has a whole bunch of cool tones. That's how she sells those. All right, so let's add our stickles, and then I think we're going to call it good. We didn't get to the background. We have so many things we didn't get to play with. I was going to do a distressing background, add a little bit of our pan pastels. I wanted to try my new, I wanted to try.
You haven't used the crayons in a while either.
I know. Look at all these, so many things. I knew it was going to be like this. I have so many fun things.
Yeah.
But we haven't played with these in a long time, so let's go ahead and put some fun little goldish greenish bling.
Okay.
And these teeny tiny little... How steady is Jennifer's hand? That's the question. Now, I know some of you have a lot of experience with these. And sometimes mine come out looking like chocolate chips. Do they go down to look more like a little button? Or do you have to do something so they don't look like a little chocolate chip? So those of you who have experience with stickles, let me know. And then, like I said, I wanted to know if the stickles are just basically glitter glue.
No, I think Polly said that earlier, yeah.
Okay.
They're glitter glue.
Because last time I was buying glitter at my art store, my craft store, I found a whole bunch of really cheap glitter glue, and I didn't know if stickles were a different thing or if they are just a fancy glitter glue. Yeah, see, they're starting to look like little chocolate chips.
Oh, Jill just donated.
Jill!
She's his #1 fan.
Oh, yes, you are. Well, we have a lot of #1 fans, but you are one of our #1 fans. Are we allowed to have multiple #1 fans?
Yes. A lot of amazing people.
We have so many amazing people. Last week was a really hard physical week for me because of a pain flare-up, and we got some really amazing emails last week. Oh, this is a big one. And some really amazing YouTube comments here. We get comments on all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and then through email. And Steve knew I was having a hard time, and so he was sharing them with me. And it was just so... I just appreciate all of you so much for sharing with me your positive stories with coloring and with what you've learned here with Coloring Bliss. It just helped me get through that hard week, and it lifts both me and Steve and makes us happy to keep working hard even on a hard week. So thank you so much. Oh, it gets your hands tired, the squeezing of the little bottle. Is it just me, or am I a wimp? I think it's me. I'm a wimp. I'm a wimpy girl. Okay. I'm liking this glittery accent. It's really catching the light. No, I don't know if I'm going to have time to finish this coloring page. This might be as far as I get, because I'm going to be diving right into drawing new coloring pages for spring and Easter. We've got, what's one of my favorite times of year to draw is spring and Easter. So this may be as far as this page gets. But what I will do is let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll take a picture so you can see how the stickles turn out. I know everybody always wants me to finish the whole page, but oftentimes I need to move on and get to drawing more pages for you. Okay, did I get all the orbs? I'm going to hold it still for a second, and everybody look with me and see if I missed any orbs.
Polly says, when you're finished, tap the paper to get it to settle.
Oh, okay. Okay, tap, 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 tap. I feel like I'm, when you make a cake and you tap it to get the bubbles out.
JL says, it's glue and dries down, not bumpy like the pearls.
Oh, okay. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah, maybe I'm totally... These I know will...
And then you were also getting a lot of really nice comments. You'll have to go back and read them.
Okay, I'll read them. Does it save them? Steve, do you know if it saves the chat?
I thought it did, but...
I think it saves it. I'll go back and... Okay, so let's move it in the light this way, and then I'll hold it up the other way.
Oh, well.
Look at...
That's
okay,
fun.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of reflective going on. We've got gold reflective... anyway, so there's 4 different ways it's catching light in here, which is really cool. And then of course we've got, we colored in yellow highlights, so we've got that cool thing going on. And then the depth of the shadows that we colored in really help. It almost feels like it's pulling you into the middle. Don't you feel like that?
Yeah.
Like your eye is being pulled in, which is really cool to me because, again, this was just an analogous color scheme. We were stuck within 3 colors and we were still able to pull out all this contrast and interest all with a small color scheme.
Yeah, I love it.
It's really cool, and it's still serene, but there's interest. Your eyes move around. It's really cool.
I really think it's one of my, if not my favorite color scheme.
Yeah. So let's hold it up the other way, Steve, if you'll get the... Let's go here. And sometimes the light will catch it even better that way. Is it going to catch it? Right there.
A little bit.
You can see it that way, too.
And now I'm curious about the stickles. If you turn it sideways,
Okay.
can I see them?
Oh, yeah, I can. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I caught a glimpse of them there. There we go.
Okay, let's put something white
That's
down.
fun.
And then you should be able to see how they stick out. See?
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's what I'm curious about. Will they be flat by tomorrow? Or will they still be all fun and poppy like that tomorrow? I don't know. We're going to find out tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll take a picture.
And then there was some angle where you can catch the gold, the green gold, because they were looking kind of black. Like they were almost... Oh, yeah. There's like a certain angle where you can see the color of those. That's too far. Back a little bit. It was in between there. But anyway, yeah. That's fun.
Let's go slow. Oh, see that green of the...
Yeah, that's fun.
That's the Pentel. These ones right here are the Pentel Crazy Pop. The ones right next to it are the Gold Shadow.
They think you need to finish it and post it.
I would love to have time to finish it. But like I said, I've got to draw more pages for you guys. So I'm kind of just pleased that we got at least the shamrock done. I'm pretty proud of that. Let's go the other way and see if the light can catch those.
Yeah, those are fun when the light catches them and you see that glittery green gold.
Hand me my phone and let's use the flashlight and see if we can...
I'll get it for you.
Okay. Let's see if that will help. Okay. If we hold it up and shine the flash... Let me just hold it right in front of your screen, everybody. Okay, the flashlight's still on. Okay, good. Lighting is difficult.
Yeah, it's catching it though, a little bit. I think if you hold still right there. And then tilt down just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I tried my best. What do you think, Mishka? Thank you for joining us here. Do you want to say thank you, everyone who donated to our channel today? Yes, I will buy lots of cat kibble and wet food. He's a wet food cat. He loves his wet food, huh? You are spoiled, but you're an old man, so you get anything you want because you're an old man, huh? How old is Mishka now?
He's 10.
He's 10. So not that old. He's middle-aged grandpa age. Yeah, you're a good boy. Such a good cuddly boy, huh? You only bite us once in a while, just to remind us that you're a wild boy. Yeah, we probably deserve it, huh? For trying to put bandanas on him.
That's right.
All right, so if you want this coloring page and these ones here, these two are free and are available to everyone. Just come and sign up as a free member and you can download these limited time. But we will have other free coloring pages that come and go, and there's always free content there for our free members. But this one here is in the premium library along with hundreds, literally hundreds of other coloring pages and worksheets and downloads. And you can get this one by becoming a premium member. It's called a colorist. That's just $5 and well worth your money. And that $5 goes straight to me and Steve and supporting coloringbliss.com. So come on over, support us. Thank you, like I said, to all the people who supported our channel tonight. It means so much to us. I hope you have a really great St. Patrick's Day, however you celebrate. Don't pinch too many people. Wear your green so you're pinch proof. I guess you could color your shamrock and glue it to your shirt and walk around, and then you're pinch proof, right? Or just wear this one, and then you're pinch proof.
That's right.
So thanks again, everybody, for coloring with us tonight, and I hope you all have a wonderful, colorful, blissful day. Bye-bye, everyone.